Hello again everyone, I have just returned from PAX South in San Antonio, Texas, and let me just say, it was flippin' great. The games, the food, the panels, and getting to see the spectacle of PAX again after having not seen it since September. Of course, after having seen and played so many games, it's time to go through each and tell you my opinions of them. Woo! Also, the metal box next to me has a purpose. It will be revealed at the end of the video. Let's get started. Now, this game may have come out last year, but this is the first time I've ever played it. Not only that, I got to play it with a good buddy of mine, Jovan. He's a chill dude who quickly taught me the ropes of the game and told me just how popular this amalgamation of concepts, storylines, and ideas was immensely more popular than I ever thought it was. I greeted that statement with some skepticism until we got off the tutorial ship and began actually playing the game. For some reason, I got a woman and a cat to follow me, and then Jovan and I ended up in a fight with a thief who killed us. Now, while we did die to him and some bugs on the ship, this game was pretty fun to play. It requires a much higher investment of time than I'm willing to put in though, but I hope those who play it will continue playing it. A combination of punching and kicking your rivals and bouncing a soccer ball into the other team's goal, this game seems deceptively simple in concept. However, the field we play on was anything but simple. The U-shaped level we played on forced us to require very specific timing for kicking the ball up and then into the enemy goal. However, we eventually landed 2 goals, winning us the game. Jovan also joined me for this cooperative ass kicking and played well. Good job, buddy. Yay! The first of a few games that I had been following that attended PAX. Here we have Skellboy, a game about being a skeleton, killing enemies, and stealing their body parts to add to your own body. Each bit of body will increase or decrease your stats depending on what it is and what it's from. Want that zombie head? Does it pair well with your soldier torso and your villager foot? No? That doesn't matter because you look like a hideous monster no matter what you do. Anyway, this game is absolutely great and it can't come to the Switch fast enough. I look forward to adding bits of enemies to myself in this awesome game. This oddly relatable game about a game developer just trying to make it in a world that suddenly dubs him a character of interest is really good. The game demo started you out in a situation we've all been in before, just after a bad breakup and being laid off. So what do you do next? What everyone else would do. Drink. In your bathroom, alone, until the scene switches to another character. I'm not sure what this character was, but it teaches you the basics of combat and allows you to wall up what may have been a very powerful character. From there, the game takes off in its surprisingly realistic fashion. No, duh, you can't use special attacks or roasting your foes to accidentally power them up, but the story is what is relatable. From being sad about your job, to serendipitously meeting a stranger in your apartment building, to the angry pizza customer who got mad that you got your order before he did. It's a really good game that I recommend you all follow so you can all experience this incredibly relatable game. In an effort to unite the anime you know with the anime you've heard of but never watched, and the anime you think is for children, we have Jump Force, a fighting game with a Tenkaichi type of style but nowhere close to an improvement. Yes, you can pit Goku against Dude from Bleach and Hunter x Hunter villain against whoever the f this guy is, but what really broke the experience for me was the camera. Instead of splitting the screen between 2 fighters locally, there is one camera, following whoever is closest to it, which changes in an instant if you use a super attack or a reversal, completely messing up your controls and then you gotta readjust your strategy. That's an odd decision for this game. The graphics are okay and the roster continues to grow, but the camera really killed it for me. Just split the screen, that's all you gotta do. If you do that, I'll be on board. Either that or just add in the best anime character known to man. Is Wario. Wario is it. This game is adorable first and fun first. It's a tie. This game will bring you back to a time of building blocks and then your brother being a dick and destroying the castle you just finished constructing. Of course, in this game, there is no whole brother to get mad at. It's the other players. You play as a character no bigger than a block, and you pick up and throw explosives at other players in an attempt to knock them off the stage. The setting is among the building blocks of old, so you don't have to worry about destroying them until you get to the level where your house is made of those blocks, then destroy away. This game is coming to the Switch and does have AI support, according to the dev I talked to. So if you don't have a friend but you want a quirky exploding game on your Switch, keep a watch on this one. I know I'm going to mispronounce this game 9 times out of 10, and I apologize, but what I won't apologize for is really enjoying this game. This is a side-scrolling beat-em-up game along the lines of Castle Crashers. In the demo we played, you could either play as the fire and earth power-wielding girl character, or a weird bug-arms character boy. They both have different combos and attacks you can power up and defeat enemies with, but will play generally the same way. Not only does this game come with a story mode, it also comes with a horde mode, which is what Jovan and I tried. Defeat 8 waves of monsters, then come to a boss which has fun attacks, but will murder you if you're not careful. So power up, throw down, and punch that dolphin in the face, because you have a world to save. Oh, and their Kickstarter is pretty awesome. Check it out. Oh look, another game I can't pronounce. This is not a point against the game as it is rather fun. The idea of it is that you are a person, probably yourself, and you're in a Brazilian steakhouse, and the goal of the game is to eat the most meat you can and score more points than your opponents. The game ends when all the food cards have been drawn. Each meat will be worth some amount of points, but each salad or dessert will be worth negative points, because those are traps anyway. You didn't come to stuff your face with salad, you're not a rabbit. You came to inhale all the lamb chops, ribs, and tenderloins you could possibly fit in your mouth, so hunker down, open wide, and get ready, because there are cards that will make you just eat everything on your plate, and you better beg it's not all just f***ing salad. I've talked about this one a few times by now, but each time I play it, I'm still so excited for it. It doesn't overhype itself, it doesn't try to overextend, it stays this crazy, wacky, wonky dungeon exploring game crossed with a dating simulation game. Pick a weapon, I go with Valeria Dagger because she's the strongest, meet it at a spot for a date and increase your affection levels to make the weapon within them stronger. Then go into the mall and kill every bug and floating jellyfish thing you see for some awesome rewards. Flirt with danger and then use that experience to kill some enemies. Also be on the lookout for more weapons. With more weapons comes more opportunities for dates. I just hit the thingy. This game lures you in, slowly, stealthily. With its easy on the eyes art style, its easy to understand controls, and the fact you can kick shit and doesn't let go. Know why it brings you in and never lets you go? Because you don't want it to! This game is hilarious! I got to play this one with my buddy at my side again. We just had stupid fun trying to solve a puzzle neither of us had any idea how to actually solve. It was absolutely hilarious. Had we both not been sleep deprived from waking up at almost dawn hours, more laughing would have happened. This game is great and it's coming to the Switch and you should all try it. Also, thank Devolver Digital for publishing it. Another game that came out last year that I'm just playing for the very first time. I was handed a PS4 controller and picked up the controls quite quickly. The problem was, the game didn't. There was massive input lag during the demo. So much that dodging attacks became difficult because I'm the kind of gamer where if some button doesn't work, I press the button multiple times to make sure my commands are being read. And that strategy killed me a good 5 times as I rolled off edges and into enemies. Dodging was not the only thing hindered, however. Double jumping, planning landings, and basic combat were also hurt by this lag. It was really sad because the game looked really fun and the art looks incredible. Hopefully this game gets an update and moves to the Switch so I can bring it on the go. Holy shit. This game about humans being turned into dice and having to fight their way through the world to reclaim their humanity may sound ridiculous, but it is in fact f***ing great. The entire game can be played with one hand because all you need is the mouse. Roll dice on screen to get numbers. These numbers are then used to activate attacks and to defend yourself. Some attacks require specific numbers to activate, and some dice you just gotta burn each turn. Each character plays differently, and so far, the Inventor is by far the hardest character to play as. Check out the game on itch.io for yourself and get rolling because these dice are here to fight. Ordinarily, I would shun this game off as just another game with zombies in it, and that's what I would have done still had I not played the demo. Days Gone follows this guy, whose name I forgot, and this guy, who's the main character's friend. In the demo, it's the goal to break into a shed surrounded by zombies and steal a part of another motorcycle. Before that happens, your buddy leads a few of the undead away so you can sneak in. And I gotta say, the controls are really good in this game. Super easy to handle and easy to understand. L1 to aim, R1 to shoot. Without holding L1, just press R1 to swing your bat. Hold square to pick things up, press X next to stuff to climb it. It was a great experience that really hyped the game up for me. I look forward to seeing more as we approach an eventual release date. My one suggestion would be to move the camera away from the character. Back the camera up, then move it up a little bit. There came an instance inside the shed when a zombie was nearby and I could hear it, but I couldn't see it. I spun around 3 times before it bit me, which sucked. The f***er was in front of me, but my character takes up so much room on screen I couldn't see the zombie beyond me. Just move the camera back and I think you've got a hit, guys. Have you ever looked at any fighting game and thought, this would be so much better as a card game? You haven't. You believe that's a stupid idea. You think I should stop reading your mind?
Get out of my head, fart. I know you're in here, la 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 la.
Well, you're in luck then, because I have a surprise for you. This card game may not play as seamlessly and as brokenly as a fighting game might, but it does allow you to break combos and use reversals without breaking your thumbs to try and execute complicated button commands. Use attacks, charge up your special meter with connected attack cards, then spend those to activate special abilities and defeat your opponent. Don't worry, however, not just Street Fighter characters can compete. A vast amount of characters join the fight against each other in the most ambitious crossover event ever. You thought Infinity War and Smash Ultimate were the most ambitious? Psh, hold someone's beer, because Exceed's got you beat. No matter how many times I play the demo and die to the impossible boss, no matter how many times I go through the same motions of finding the stick, the shield, and the healing potions, no matter how many bushes I slice, enemies I kill, and areas I discover, this game is still just so damn fun. It feels like a new experience every time. I may do the same things each time I come back, but the game is so beautiful, I don't care. The controls work well, the world is vibrant and happy, the enemies are fun to defeat, and activating switches feels like you're reawakening a dormant piece of the world that has long awaited your arrival. Also, the Fox character is f***ing adorable. If the world doesn't sell the game to you, this Fox does. If he doesn't, then I don't know what to tell you. Either way, follow this game and wait with bated breath for a release date, just like the rest of us. Last time I talked about this game was in my PAX East 2018 roundup, and has it gotten better? I really don't know. This was the same demo it was back then with some graphical updates and a bit more to the story than I remember. Also, you could either play as the male or female robot. No matter which one you pick, the demo will make you try and save the other one no matter how fruitless an attempt it is. They will still get captured, they will still get ground up, and the character you pick is forced to go through the world and find bits of the one you didn't. However, it's a fun platformer that doesn't just throw the adventure at you, it shows you the faces of the assholes who took your love from you, foreshadowing your eventual revenge. Take it, it'll be sweet. I already had high hopes for this game because it's from the same people who worked on Ys 8, so my excitement is justified. Did it pay off? Flip yes! This game about stacking 3 other characters on top of you to give you extra jumps and to increase your attack power is even more crazy! It's a 2D action platformer that focuses heavily on combo attacks and hitting everything on screen all at once as many times as you possibly can until a super combo activates. After that, you get even more money for striking blocks and enemies. This will help you buy equipment and more allies. This game is crazy fun and it hits the Switch on May 28th this year, so mark your calendars guys, I'm really excited for this one. I had only heard things about how good this game was until now, and I questioned those good things. I questioned the, this is a good game, and this is a game everyone needs to play statements because no game can be that good. Then I played it. This absolutely great game will grace your tabletop party and hold everyone in for a long, tense, powerful battle. During my time playing, I tried to self-destruct twice and it didn't work. That's when the game got tense. Jovan attacked, I attacked. The dice were in my favor, however, as I healed myself multiple times. Roll dice to attack, roll dice to heal, roll dice to defend, and roll dice to remove status effects. Dice are the only tools you have to activate anything, so keep them close. And upgrade any abilities that let you roll more. You'll need as many as you can get. This action platformer game focuses on the character's ability to kill everyone in a room in the most efficient way possible. If you die, you return to the beginning of the room to start your murder spree again. Kill every enemy, receive praise from the voice in your head, then move to the next room for another murder spree. Then go to your therapist for your next target, your next therapy session, and your next dose of medicine. Discover the secrets of the nightmares you keep having while you murder everyone who isn't your friend. To start, I f***ing love this game. You are an ape who has escaped and your only goal is to get out. How? By throwing every guard in the zoo at a wall, splattering them all over that wall. No guard is safe, no body part should go unused, and no door stands a chance. You're a f***ing gorilla. Kill everyone, break every door, and move through each floor so you can keep doing that. I almost made it through one of the harder floors in the on-screen demo, which felt really cool until I died to some guards in a tight hallway. It was super fun and I really want this game. This game has a quick setup, easy controls, and extremely unforgiving gameplay. You are in love with a girl. The girl sings you a song. Then demons take her. You chase after her till you find a sword named Kuro, pick him up, let him whisper dark thoughts in your mind, and destroy some enemies as you climb through the perilous environments to get your one true love back. I said unforgiving gameplay because I died a lot to the same enemies, because the checkpoints will only start you back up with the same amount of life and special meter as you met it with the first time. If you return with full health after meeting it the first time with only 1 heart, you'll revive with only 1 heart after you die. Oh well, I'll have to give this game another try when it comes out. Oh look, another tabletop game. However, this one is not for parties. This is the thinking man's Chinese checkers mixed with chess. The goal is to get your dark or light piece into the back line of the enemy's area. You can use earth, water, and fire pieces which have different abilities to help your cause as well. It's a pretty complicated game, so I won't go into detail here, but I sucked at the game and I don't think I'll get much better at it. Andy might like it though. This game is sensory overload on acid. There's so much going on in every direction that you have to make peace with the fact that no matter which direction you decide to attack in, you're gonna take damage from every other direction. Also, be sure to change up your attacks so you can get more points and better combos. Don't worry about getting combos though, there are way more enemies around you than you think. Count them, add 30, and you're not even close. Take on the story mode where everyone will yell at you about reinforcements, or take on the horde mode where you will take on wave after wave of enemies trying to get the best combo you can. Don't worry, you'll get a combo over 500 in a minute or two, and then you'll have another minute to unleash hell.
Ba-ba-da-bam.
Don't knock this game because of how it looks. It is genuinely fun. This is a cooperative game where you and 1 to 3 friends fight your way across vast, dangerous landscapes, pressing buttons, pulling switches, and defeating enemies so you can stop a magical dog. If that sounds ridiculous, that's because it is. But think about it. If you gave a machine that could create anything to a dog, what would happen? Living f***ing dog treats or toys. This isn't far from the truth. Either way, your mission is to find him, stop him, and free the world from his not-so-tight kind of evil grasp. Also, there's an arena mode for you and those 1 to 3 friends, which is a nice add-on. This is a pre-recorded message. Thank you so much for watching my PAX South Roundup video. I had a great time and really enjoyed the games I got to play. Why aren't I there in person? I'm currently yelling every swear I can while I'm locked in this metal box. Why am I locked in here? I'm angry at myself for not playing Boomerang Foo. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to share this video around and follow us for more good stuff. See you all next time.